How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I might take that into the garage and clean it up. Today we're back here with the Ranger, the Ford Ranger. I'm just clearing a spot out for me to be able to sit. Because I'm going to sit a minute and think. Because I'm in the process of pulling the motor and training out all at once. I'm getting rid of this for sure. I'm gonna put the one from the big truck into this. When I get out, I'm sorry about the wind. That's another reason why I hopped inside the truck. It says it's got 88,661 miles on it. How much truth to that? I have no idea. What is that? I don't know what the hell that goes to. Give me just one second. What is that? It's some sort of latch. I'm not sure what that latch is for. If you guys know what that latch is for, let me know. Because it pulls out like so. And then it clicks back into place. I know what this is for. It's for the brake. And here's the hood release. The only reason why I'm pulling this motor is because my sister's a fucking idiot. She got a little too excited and started doing shit that she shouldn't have been trying to do by herself. I'm pulling this motor because I gotta get the transmission out, and she screwed up the fucking two top bell housing bolts. You got 4 plugs here. Down there you got 4 plugs, and then you got 4 plugs on this side, 4 plugs on this side, but it's a 4-cylinder. But there's still a few things that I need to do to be able to pull this motor out. Exhaust being one, which there's only one exhaust manifold, which is on this side. I can either take it from the block or take it from the flange, which is down there. And then I got the motor mounts still that I need to disconnect on both sides. And the power steering pump I got to disconnect. I got to disconnect the clutch master cylinder. But it's a little too windy right now, so I might just take my plenum in to the garage and clean the fuck out of it. Although I've been wanting to switch this motor out for something different. Let me close this. Just got done working on that thing. Did the water pump on it. Only like a few hours ago, just got done with it. There's my mower. Runs like a dream. Freaking Jack here, my brother likes to play with it. That's seen better days. Here's my engine hoist that I'm building. 10 foot by 10 foot. So I have plenty of room to jack up the truck if I need to. But with the Ranger, I was thinking about maybe cutting my losses on the big truck and pulling the motor out of the big truck and putting it into the Ranger. But I kind of think I want to put either a 302 in it or find a big block or something to put in that little fucking truck. I'd like to turn it into like a race truck or something. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Post them down in the comments. And yeah. And I did order this like months ago. 140 amp welder, stick welder. Thing actually works pretty damn good when it's not popping breakers. I like it. I mean, it works so far. All right, let's walk over to the big truck. I'm walking over to the big truck. I gotta show you guys what happened to the big truck while I'm not driving the big truck anymore. I was there for a little while. I drove it for probably 3-4 months, maybe even 6 months before this happened, and I made sure everything was tight. I did a regular checkup underneath it to make sure everything was going good, making sure oil was good. I was on my way to work one day with my stepdad behind me in that van that you seen, and this thing decided to divorce itself from the fucking truck. All the bolts were tight. You see it broke there, it broke there, and it broke here. I'm pretty sure, yep, and it broke right there. It's not too massively broke yet, but you can still see it. Definitely cracked. Crack there, crack there, crack there. So, in order for me to get this truck back on the road, I would have to replace this entire damn T-case. Because it smashed there, it could have broke the case itself. See where it just kind of rolled. Some more damage there. Some there. Some there. Whole bunch here. Definitely destroyed the tailpipe here. Pretty sure that looks like a crack. Definitely destroyed it here. And on top of that, it destroyed my wiring harness. I have to reconnect all the fucking harness. And it dented the fuck out of my drive shaft. Go under here. There's the tranny. Is from what I could tell, it didn't do anything to the tranny itself. Actually, it didn't look like it flattened down the splines. Oh, I haven't been in this truck since it fucking did what it did about a couple months ago. It is dirty as hell in here, as you can tell, and I've tried to cleaning it up as much as I possibly can, and it still doesn't work the way I want it to. I love this truck, I miss this truck, but I just don't know if I'm ready to put the money back into it just to have it do it again. So I may pull the motor, the 5.0 that's in this, out and throw it into the Ranger. I don't know. I haven't decided yet because, you know, I'm indecisive. Like I said, I'm very, very indecisive on that because I like this. I like the shifter that I made for it. I have a brand new stereo in here with my amp and my subwoofer. New speakers in the door. But if I were to take the motor out and find a different tranny to hook onto this motor to work inside the Ranger, I would have to find another ZF5 speed. So that way I can bring my shifter. And I would want to rebuild this motor first before I stuck it into the Ranger and make it have more power so that way I have a Power Ranger. Just kidding. Just kidding. So stupid. And then all these gauges that I have here, I'll show you. All these gauges. My volt, my oil pressure, water pressure, trainee temp sensor would all go into the Ranger with it. Not necessarily in this here, but all these would be going into the Ranger. If I had to make my own gauge holder, I would, just to put all these in. And then I could separate the entire wiring mess back behind here and figure out how to situate these. This one I know how to situate. Give it a second. There we go. Nope. There. Figure out how to get this hooked up, because I have the actual sensor. I think it's down there somewhere. But I've had this truck for a little over a couple of years now, and I'm really not sure if I want to spend the money and fix it again. Although it would be nice, but I have to sit there, connect the wiring harness, get a new drive shaft, get a new T-case. Gotta make sure the bolts won't come out of the T-case. Gotta keep filling this fucker full of transmission fluid. So if I went with putting this motor into the Ranger, took the shifter, I think I'd be set. Because then I take the seats, the amp, the sub, my stereo. If the speakers would work in the doors, I'd take the door speakers, but I don't. This thing's got like 200 and something miles on the body itself. And from what the book said, that this thing has been rebuilt, but I don't know. I mean, I could always keep this truck, take the motor out, put a different motor in this one, maybe a big block. I might do that, actually. Take this motor out, find me a big block for this one, stick it all back in, fix it, and then I'll have me a race truck, a drag truck, and then a mud truck, and this would be the mud truck. I actually like that idea because it's already halfway there, halfway stripped. All I gotta do is finish digging out some parts and shit, and it'll be done. Okay, I know this video was me just rambling about a lot of shit, but I'm gonna post this tonight and get everybody's feedback. Thanks for watching.